Hi, if you want to know how to save your loved one's life in intensive care, stay tuned. I've got news for you. My name is Patrik, and here is another quick tip for families in intensive care. So yesterday I was talking to a lady who called me up and she said, "Thank you so much for putting all your videos out there. Your videos have helped us as a family to save my brother's life." Here's the situation. Her brother went into ICU a couple of weeks ago with a cardiac arrest. He's 65, previously fit and healthy, living a healthy life, not drinking, not smoking, but, things happen. Ended up in ICU with a cardiac arrest, had 2 stents, like an angioplasty. And the ICU was doom and gloom right from the start, saying he had a brain injury and he'll never wake up and he won't have any quality of life. And they should just let him go and take nature course because otherwise they will just torture him. Now, they didn't believe that, and they said, "Look, my brother would want to live regardless." And they obviously put their foot down, and they said, "No, not with us. We want to continue here. It's only 2 days in ICU. It's not a long time, and it is not a long time. 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 months, sometimes even 2 years is not a long time." And the notion that patients are suffering, yeah, they do, and yet they are very happy to be alive. I've just made a video a couple of days ago where we had an email from a YouTube subscriber who said, "I was in ICU for a couple of months. My family was told I wasn't going to make it. And yet here I am, and I'm very happy to be alive, you know." And this whole notion that people are suffering and therefore they should die is, in my eyes, nonsense, unless a patient has explicitly documented that on an advanced care plan saying, "Hey, I don't want to suffer in ICU. I don't want to live." That's a different story, and that needs to be respected as well. But if people can't make their own decision, if they are in a situation like that, then it's up to the family to decide what is best for their loved one, because they know their loved one best, not the intensive care team. So, I'm saying here on my videos that I can say without the slightest hint of exaggeration that we have helped save many lives in intensive care. And that's another testimonial. You can look on our testimonial section regardless. You can also look at our podcast section where we've done some client interviews. So, and you also have to keep in mind that approximately 90% of intensive care patients survive. Now, that's 9 out of 10. Why should your loved one be 1 out of 10? The odds are actually in your loved one's favor, but that's not what the intensive care team is telling you. They want to believe you, or they want you to believe that your loved one is dying and that it's actually, quote unquote, in their best interest to die. What a whole lot of nonsense. When your time is up, your time is up. But in the meantime, you might as well make the most out of it, and you might as well keep fighting for your loved one and do what's right, to preserve life. I have worked in critical care for nearly 25 years in 3 different countries, where I also worked as a nurse unit manager in intensive care for over 5 years. And I've been consulting and advocating for families in intensive care here at intensivecarehotline.com since 2013. And we have been consulting hundreds, thousands of clients or families in intensive care, either one-to-one or just by our families watching the videos and taking the advice and run with it, and put the pressure back on intensive care teams so they don't create their narrative, because their narrative is about managing beds, managing staff, managing the narrative. Well, you can manage your own narrative, how this testimonial today shows once again. And because we get so many questions from families in intensive care, that's also why we created a membership for families of critically ill patients in intensive care. And you can become a member and get access to our membership if you go to intensivecarehotline.com, if you click on the membership link, or if you go to intensivecaresupport.org directly in the membership, you'll have access to me and my team 24 hours a day in the membership area and via email. And we answer all questions intensive care related. In the membership, we also have exclusive access to 21 ebooks, 21 videos that I have personally written and recorded all of my experience from decades in intensive care that will help you to steer this incredibly difficult environment that is intensive care. And it'll help you to make informed decisions, to have peace of mind control, power, influence, making sure your loved one gets best care and treatment. I also do one-on-one consulting and advocacy over the phone, Skype, Zoom, WhatsApp, whichever medium works best for you. And I talk to you and your families directly. I handhold you through the process, making sure, once again, you make informed decisions, have peace of mind, control, power, and influence. And I'll show you how you manage intensive care teams so it's not the other way around. All with the goal of making sure your loved one gets best care and treatment. I also talk to doctors and nurses directly, and I ask on your behalf if you want me to do that. And I ask all the questions to the doctors and nurses that you haven't even considered asking, but must be asked when you have a loved one critically ill in intensive care. I also represent you in family meetings with intensive care teams. And we also offer medical record reviews in real time so that you can get a second opinion in real time. And we also offer medical record reviews after intensive care if you have unanswered questions, if you need closure, or if you are suspecting medical negligence. And all of that you get at intensivecarehotline.com. Call us on one of the numbers on the top of our website, or send us an email to support@intensivecarehotline.com. If you like my videos, subscribe to my YouTube channel for regular updates for families in intensive care. Click the like button, click the notification bell, comment below what you want to see next, what questions and insights you have. Share this video with your friends and families. I also do a weekly YouTube live where I answer your questions live on a show. And you will get notification if you are a subscriber to my YouTube channel, or if you are a subscriber to our email newsletter at intensivecarehotline.com. Sign up there. Thank you so much for watching. This is Patrik Hutzel from intensivecarehotline.com, and I will talk to you in a few days. Take care for now.